talk about the idea of a recession. Some people think we're already in it. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Some people are waiting for the actual, benchmark where they say, yes, we're in a recession. But either way, if it is a recession or we're venturing towards it, how does this affect you and your budget? Let's listen.
There's a lot of fear going on. When you hear the word recession, automatically everyone panics. So listen, fear is a terrible financial advisor. You want to focus on facts. So looking at your numbers, what's going on in your house is key. Control what you can control. You can't control what the Fed is doing, what Washington, D.C. is doing. Control the money that you have coming into your home.
Okay, so I guess the big question is, do you think we're in a recession?
Well, let me say everything's local. So what we feel as individuals, we feel it directly.
Right.
Are we in a recession? I'm an economist. I rely on the NBER. And the reality is I'm still waiting for that declaration. It's not simply 2 consecutive quarters of negative real GDP, because we could argue then Q1, Q2, we were in a recession.
Right.
And now we're waiting for Q3 numbers. And what does all that mean? At the bottom line is, we as consumers need to anticipate a slowing of the economy. Is there a risk of recession? I would certainly say that risk has increased, especially as we look into my crystal ball for 2023.
Right.
It'd be nice if I could remember the future and then I could give you all comfort. But we have to learn how to deal with uncertainty. And I agree, fear should not be our guide. We should use the data, we should use the information to plan and prepare for what may occur. And the uncertainties are shocks to the system, right? No one pre-COVID would have anticipated COVID. Then we had our supply chain issues. Then we have war. We have weather issues.
Right.
The global aspects of what goes on worldwide certainly has an impact here in the U.S.
Sure.
And the risk of recession outside the U.S., I would say that probability is higher. And to the extent we export goods, we can expect a slowing down of our exports for many reasons. One, they're facing a recession. And 2, the dollar seems to have maintained and has grown stronger in many respects, making the cost of U.S. goods even higher. So employers are reassessing their hiring needs,
right,
and are going to rebalance, even slow down hiring, or as we've seen, some companies have actually noted that they may be laying off personnel.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Do you think that layoffs are looming right now? Do you think we're going to see those changes on the horizon when it comes to the job market?
I think we've seen signals already. Some companies have done layoffs. I think one of the things people have learned from the pandemic is try to figure out how to maintain your most valued workers.